stand lost conversations. It's the way you talk. I'm a sweet one. Through the park, it's not dark, and it's lost all its patience. Like I've waited all along. Why do I keep on waiting? I already need days to come. Could it be it was only me that had the fear of losing the moment? So I kept it frozen. Did you say it was all age for us to fail and leave us broken? Frozen in the moment, and I know I shouldn't be, but I'm still walking on. 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 Could it be it was only me that had the fear of losing a moment? So I kept it frozen. Could you say it was... Hi guys, welcome to Traders Talk, and it's great to be with you again on Tuesday night. And this is our regular show, Traders Talk, where I will share with you loads and tons of things on trading. Yeah, and of course, besides trading, we also look at other things such as life. Let's just set this out. Okay, great. Okay. All right. So today we are going to have another great topic, and today I'm going to share with you booster strategies, increasing your returns by strapping boosters to your trade. Yeah. So if there are any traders outside there, how would you like to strap boosters to your trade? What boosters means is that you have a normal trade. And we will strap a booster to your trade to generate more returns. So who would love to actually learn this? Who would love to learn this? If you can say great, if you can type great in the comments, then I will share this strategy with you, how you can actually boost your returns by strapping boosters, just like rockets to an aeroplane. You are basically putting a rocket to a regular aeroplane, or even your car. You're putting a rocket to your car. Yeah. So before I start, I would actually, as usual, just start to make some comments on the markets, and also some comments on the newsletter which I issued out yesterday. Yeah. So for those who have not been with me, and if this is your first time, I'm Meng Hon, and I enable people with the skills to learn to trade so that they can actually generate income from the stock market. Yeah. So this is what I do, and basically I have this every Tuesday, and people can just come in and learn what they can, and just take this to their trading platform and just trade to generate more income. Just let me get the newsletter out. Sec. I'll just share another screen on the newsletter. Okay, great. If you can see this, let me know whether you can actually see this. Yep. sometimes when you want to do something, you always have some technical problems. Okay, I hope you can see it now. Okay, great. Okay, great. So this is actually the newsletter which I actually issued yesterday. If you have not subscribed to the newsletter, you can actually subscribe to the newsletter on this link here. On the link down here, you can actually subscribe, where I share great information and strategies for trading. Yeah. And there are actually more than 20 over issues where you can actually read for free. You can actually read for free. For people who are actually connected with me through my trainings, they can also have an opportunity to get this newsletter, including the new issues which I issue out through my training members. Yeah, those people who actually train under me. And here, let's just get this out. Okay, great. So what I've actually wrote earlier was actually about conviction. Okay, there are actually three areas in life where you need to actually build on. Three areas. One is of course wealth, which is what I teach people to actually generate wealth. And then the second one is actually a relationship, yeah, relationship with your parents, your wife, your spouse, your children, yeah, or with even your friends, yeah. And then the next one is actually health. So these three things everybody needs to actually focus on, whichever area you need to actually improve, you actually should work on it, yeah. So basically, what is conviction? I mean, basically, conviction is actually you need to be convicted on something, whether it's a belief process or even a product or an item. Yeah. So this is actually what I am actually convicted at. So basically, I just want to share with you how you should also look at this in terms of financial. I am 100% convicted. Yeah, by me being here with you every Tuesday and sharing all this information to you, you can see that I am really convicted financially. Yeah, and of course, health is something which most people want to be convicted, but it's actually very difficult. Yeah, especially if you have very nice food like KFC, McDonald's, pizza, and all these kind of things. Those are very enticing things that actually make you not so healthy. Yeah. So this is also the same thing which I personally need to work on, which is to basically become more healthy. Yeah, exercise, which I hardly do. Yeah, and I don't know. I think you guys should don't, whether you are the same as me or you are already very healthy person. Perhaps I should actually learn from you. Yeah. So for then, of course, the next thing is relationship. So relationship it is also an important part, because of course, without a relationship you would not be full. Yeah, your financial, you might not be successful, even your health might deteriorate, because emotionally you are actually not stable. Yeah, so relationship is something which you guys should also look at. Yeah. And basically, out of all these three, I'm just going to share with you that at the end of the day, you need to be convicted to improve those areas which you are not that strong. Yeah, because eventually, if you build all three elements, it will result in you becoming a very successful person. Yeah. So this is what my what I get from a lot of people, including my mentors. Yeah. Okay, great. So market updates. If you have actually seen the SPX chart last week, and the market is as usual. Last week was the first half of the week was actually red. The first 2 days, in fact, uh, and of course, subsequent towards the weekend, you can actually
towards the week on Friday or Thursday and Friday, you can actually see the market going up. So again, the market is testing a lot of people. They are actually testing people who there are two group of people lah. One of them is actually the people who are actually waiting for the market to crash, yeah. And the other one of it are the people who continually want to actually see the market going up. So I'm not sure which part of the group of people you are, and actually there's a third part lah. The third people who are not involved in the market at all. These are the sideliners, what we call them. Yeah, and of course for those who are in the market, it is actually very scary, of course, to see SPX continually going up so high. But of course, if you have certain strategies and certain risk management behind your trading game, then you should not be afraid of it. Yeah. So basically, we again talk about risk management and what type of strategy to adopt and apply in such a market environment. Yeah. And again, the retracement was here last week. The retracement was here last week, but it did not touch the 50 EMA. It did not touch the 50 EMA, and it bounced up. So whether this is actually a true retracement or not, I mean, we could not really tell. But from the look of it yesterday, everything was actually quite green, Yeah. Hopefully, it is going to be SPX has already rested, and that is actually deemed a retracement, and it can actually go and breach the previous high again. Yeah. So the next level, of course, you need to watch is whether it can actually breach the previous high in the SPX S&P 500. And then, yeah, I mean, some positions, like my earlier positions when the market was down, and when the retracement was coming, unfortunately, it was actually close to the 20th August expiry. Yeah. So because of only 1 week to left for some of the trades, I exited some, only to see that some of these trades actually went to all-time high, just like the UNH position, which I actually put on some months back, about 2 months back. I put on a position of UNH, and in the middle of the trade, basically UNH dropped down mainly because it dropped down mainly because of the after the Cigna announcement, and when all this news about the Delta variant coming and attacking the US. So basically, UNH actually had a retracement during that time. It was probably somewhere in towards end of July, I think, if not mistaken. Yeah. But of course, after that, it rallied up. And I exited the position with some small profits. Unfortunately, it went all-time high before it expired on 20th August. Anyway, there are trades where you will win smaller, and there are trades where you will win more, or even lose less. So basically, just follow your trading plan. If it's time to exit, just exit the trade, and don't hold and hope that it will go to your target when the indicators are not there. Yeah. So the next one is actually looking at NDX. Okay, NDX again, it basically mirrors the SPX. I would say it mirrors the SPX position, and NDX is the Nasdaq 100, mainly on the tech stocks. Yeah. And again, NDX has also bounced off after the retracement. And again, it's like SPX trying to breach the all-time high again, all-time high. And of course, the retracement is only 2%. It's only 2%. And as I said, the US market is actually a very stingy lot. You see, when they retrace 2%, everyone panic. When they replace 2%, everyone panic. Yeah. But if you actually look at the past retracement, is actually not not big. You see, look at the retracement in the earlier months, right? Like the one in May, was a bigger one, but overall it was still okay. But a lot of people actually panic sold, panic sold. And a lot of people like myself also took opportunities to put on some great trades to actually benefit from the reversal or the bounce after that. Yeah. And what trades did I do? Yeah, earlier, remember the last week, I was actually talking about the Chinese stocks, okay? And why I say the US market is stingy, yeah? They dropped 2% and everybody panicked, yeah? And if you look at the China side, right, it basically dropped 30 over percent, and even some stocks has even dropped more than 50%, yeah? And of course, as I said, the Chinese people are actually a very smart lot. Yeah, I am Chinese, but I'm not saying I'm smart. You see, but actually the Chinese are actually very smart. Sometimes they may lose face, but at the end of the day, to them, it's how they can actually benefit post that, post that. Yeah, and they don't mind that the market actually drops by 30 or 40%. They are totally okay if the market drops. In fact, a lot of investors are probably coming from the outside of China, probably US, which is their very good friend. They even want to make it drop more so that they panic. Yeah, people like funds, a lot of funds, especially if you're talking about funds which you know, maybe the ARK funds or Cathy Woods, if you know, have already dumped all these Chinese stocks, which they bought at earlier low. And of course, when all this news about the China government cramping down on the big tech stocks and the recent incident of turning the education sectors into non-profit organization. This really scared the out of a lot of investors. Of course, a lot of people get caught because that caused more than 80 to 90% drop in some of those stocks like Tao or New Orient or even Gautu. Yeah, Gautu. I was also caught in this education stocks earlier. I had some positions in Gautu. It was just a test for me to actually go in to actually see test out some of the premiums coming out of these stocks. Which is actually very good. If you look at Gautu before the drop, right? Before the drop, you can actually get a premium of 10%, 10% a month. 10% a month, you see? Premium of 10% a month. Unfortunately, I got it late. And I did it. When close to the thing, all the bad things happen. If I would have actually done it months earlier, that would have been great. I know the charts are a bit gray. Some of the are a bit what is that? A bit let's see. Okay, yeah, it's a bit blur, but just bear with me. But at the end of the day, you do actually you can see the charts from your PC or anywhere else. But I just want you guys to actually just understand and look at where my perspective is with regards to the market, yeah, with regards to the market. And then you can actually go and check the charts later on. Yeah, so this is a position on not a position, this is actually a chart on Baba. Why I actually talk about the Chinese market is actually a new total different breed as compared to the US market. If you look at what has actually happened in the past, right? If you look at what has actually happened in the past is that a lot of Chinese stocks goes up, yeah, and then basically they retrace, and they retrace big, yeah, they retrace some 20, 30 or 40%. But of course, after this retracement, then they will actually go up again. Yeah. So they are not a stingy lot. The US market retraced 2%. Everybody is scared. The Fed will start to come in and do their magic. But not the China government. They will just let all this company go down. In fact, they put in more bad news so that these more companies comes down. You see, so this is like Alibaba position right now. And till end of last week, basically, it has actually gone to almost I think almost about a year high, a year low, almost to the year low of around $155. This is the one in the US market. This is the one in the US market. So it has actually gone down to about 155 till last Friday. And I was actually expecting it to go down further below to about 152. About 152. Why 152? It is actually the low, the previous low, way back to August 2019. August 2019. Can you imagine? August 2019 is basically 2 years ago. Yeah. So Alibaba has actually retraced to a level where it was 2 years ago. And let me ask you a question. Okay. You guys know what Alibaba does, right? Alibaba actually is actually an online e-commerce business, and they are actually having this platforms such as Taobao, and they do a lot of businesses lah. But the main thing which made them big was actually the e-commerce, which is basically things like Taobao, and then of course you have also Tmall, which is also their premium platform. So with regards to the e-commerce business, just the one segment of it, what has changed over the past 2 years? Nothing has changed technically. You guys continue to buy from these channels. You continue to buy from these channels. In fact, I don't know. I always see parcels coming in to my house. Parcels every week. There are parcels coming in, and these are not the things I bought lah. I would think these are the things which my wife bought, and I do not know where she buys it, whether Taobao or any other platform. But generally, over the past 2 years, the internet sales and business has actually increased, if not 200, even more percentage. It has actually increased by quite a lot. Yeah, let me just get this thing out. Okay, yeah, so it has actually increased by quite a lot. That means business wise, fundamentally it has not changed. Okay, they have also other things like the Ant Financial, which actually tried to went public last year, November. Was it November last year, or earlier, where post that they actually pull back their listing, and of course they need to revamp and all these kind of things, but they still have the business. They still own this company. They still have the business. So fundamentally, apart from all those things, governance things which the government wanted them to improve governance, the overall business and profitability generally have not changed. But the price have actually gone back to 2 years old price. Yeah, 2 years old price. And the highest it has actually gone is about $300 over. Yeah, and now it's 150. So basically, it is actually 50% discount right now. 50% discount. And for those people who like cheap sales, right? Who like cheap sales, I would say this would be a potential thing for you guys to consider. This is not a recommendation, but of course, this is really something which you should actually look at, because historically, if you see that when Baba dropped, this is on Baba only. You can actually look at other China stocks. Yeah. The first major drop it had it's actually not a major drop. During the US-China trade wars that time, it only had a dip of 20 over percent, if not mistaken. Yeah. And then post that people were during that time people were panicking, and post that it has actually gone up to 116% within 1 year. Yeah. So this was one drop which happened 2 years ago. Yeah. And then the second one, of course, was the COVID drop. The COVID drop, it dropped to slightly above this, I think about $160. Yeah, it dropped a bit. Then after that, it went up again within 6 months after that steep drop. And then it went up by 87% during the second drop for the past 2 years. And today, it has dropped by 51%. It has dropped by 51%. And if you look at it, I don't know who's guess where it will be, where it will be after all these governance issues are actually rectified. Of course, there are still risks. There are still risks that the government may decide to say that I don't like your face. I want to turn e-commerce business into non-profit organization. That I cannot control because I am not the CCP. Yeah, so this is out of my control. But of course, I would say, I don't know, maybe the risks are low because this is not only one company. This is actually a lot of companies, and e-commerce has been actually a very big business, not only for Alibaba but for a lot of companies in China, and is an international business. Yeah. So then I think that is it. The rest I won't go through. You can subscribe to the newsletter, or you can actually also become our member, or our students, and then you would be able to actually access all this weekly for free. But even for a non-member, you can also go through the old issues, where I actually share a lot of things on trade training. Yeah, trade training, like the earlier issues we were talking about, repairing trades. Yeah. Okay, great. So I will just finish up this and then move on to our topic today, which is basically about booster. Okay, booster strategy, increasing your returns by strapping boosters. Okay, who is excited to actually learn this? Can you say yes, yes, yes? If you comment yes, then I will actually share this with you. And if you have friends who are also into trading, especially on options, I only teach options. I do not know how to trade other other instruments, but options. Yeah, I know, but I am specializing in options. Okay, so basically, I want to actually teach you a technique where you can actually increase your profits by a lot of percentage. Okay, before I start, I want to tell you that there are actually two types of traders, option traders. Okay, two types of option traders. One are the more delicate type with ties. We call them the buyers. We call them the option buyers. Okay, and these buyers, basically, they only buy options. They buy options means they pay lah. They pay to trade. They pay to buy the call option or the put option. Okay, this is what we call option buyers. Yeah, debit option traders. Smart people with ties and all this. And then there are another group of option traders, what we call them as credit option traders. Okay, these are the what we call them the brave lah. This is what we call the brave lah. If there are any option traders out there, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, right? So the option sellers are actually people who strap themselves to rockets. Why I say that? Because a lot of people think that by selling options, you are actually doing a very risky thing. By selling option, you are actually doing a very risky thing. Of course, sellers take more risk. That's why they are paid, you see. Sellers take risks and they are going to be paid for it. But it does not mean that they are going to get bombed and die, you see. Yeah. And you also know that in the last 1 month, there are two groups of people who went to space. They are also strapped on a rocket. They're also strapped on the rocket. but you cannot say that they are going to die, right? So these are people who knows what they are doing. And if you want to be a successful option trader, you need to actually move from the delicate option trader, which wears the tie, to the people who strap themselves to rockets. Yeah, I'll explain to you why lah. Yeah, let me move this. Okay, why I say that? Okay, if you are a debit trader, you buy options. For example, you do a call. You buy a long call, long dated call, long dated call. Just a simple example. You buy a long dated call when you are here. You buy a long dated call when you are here, and you think that over the long term, this share will actually go up, probably to this side. Yeah. But of course, there is one thing in option which is actually called an expiry. Yeah, you can buy a 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year option. For example, you buy your option at this first point here. Yeah, I can't move my mouse over, but bear with me that you buy an option at this price here. Yeah, and then for example, your trade expires somewhere around this time here. This time here. Yeah, yeah, here you make money, you buy already, you make money. Wow, happy, you make money. But your trade actually expires here. So during the close to expiry, if you have a long dated option, because of the theta decay, you would probably need to sell your options maybe 3 months, 4 months, or even 6 months. Before that, you can roll it further, or you can exit the trade. Yeah, but of course, when during the time when you want to exit the trade, the share price is here. The share price is here. So of course, when the share price is here, it is at the same time when you actually entered the trade. It is actually going back to the same time. So what happened is you drop down into this deep hole and you lose money. You lose money. Yeah, you lose money. So this is what happened. If you even have a longer dated call somewhere here, and you want to actually it expires somewhere here. So again, 3 months, 6 months, you need to actually exit the trade. So what happens is, I see angry faces. I'm not saying that it is not good, yeah, but I'm just explaining the possibilities. So what happens is that you exit the trade at this time here. Again, your price is more or less here, and this is not to say for every trade. This is not to say for every trade. There are some trades where the price can only go up and you actually made a lot of money. Yes, that's true. That is correct. Yeah. But of course, there are also certain trades where you would have actually spent and invested for 1 year or 6 months, and then later you do not actually benefit from the time you have actually waited, and at the end you get zero returns for that 1 or 2 year. So this is potentially what can actually happen. Yeah. And of course, moving on to become uh, uh, a credit option trader, which are the traders who actually sell premiums, who collect premiums. And of course, when we sell premium, we always look at we normally we do not do a long-term premium selling lah. We won't do a long-term premium selling. Most of it would be actually within 45 days or 60 days. 45 days would be the more common one. And then these are the kind of trades which we actually do. So basically, what we do is we just collect premiums. We collect premiums. It can be all sorts of strategy. It can be a spread. It can be a naked position. Yeah, it can be strangle. It can also be iron condors. There are various credit strategies where you can apply. And of course, when we do our trades, basically, we can always look at the market condition at that point in time to actually do our trade. And one thing which I actually learned from trading options is that I actually want to generate consistent income. Yeah. And of course, I do not take option as an investment tool. Yeah. I don't buy long dated options. I don't because I don't take this as an investment tool, because options are decaying assets, and of course over time the value would decay, and you want the price to move to your direction. It has to move along your direction the same way and also timing of expiry, like I explained earlier, is important. So for option sellers and traders, basically we can actually generate income whichever way the price of this stock goes. We are able to actually enter trades to generate income. So that's why you look at all the rockets which we strap to ourselves. It can be a position where it always can actually go up, means that you can actually always earn. Not to say that we always win, not to say that we do not lose in trades, but you can actually formulate your portfolio to be positive at any point in time, regardless of where the market or where the stock price is going, whether up or down. Yeah. So basically, this is actually option the difference lah. Yeah. So for those who give me angry face, yeah, it's not to say I don't do debit trades. I also do debit trades, and I will explain to you that if you are doing debit trade, please learn to strap on some boosters to your debit trades. Yeah, which I will also show you how you can actually also increase your returns. The debit traders can also increase their returns by learning a bit of fundamentals from the credit sellers. Yeah. So credit option booster strategy. Okay, so I have also posted on Facebook some of the booster returns which I have actually got from some recent trades, which actually show you very staggering return numbers. Yeah, just like the army having all this ammunition, bazooka, cannon, and all these kind of things, which is like, for example, if you look at this. Some trades which I have actually done exited some weeks ago. Some are still running. The PLTR trades I have actually exited. If you look at these trades, right? If you look at the PNL percentage, okay, PNL percentage, the percentage is showing 11,500%. Who would love to generate a PNL percentage of 11,500%? No one interested. Still angry. Yeah, Lily says selling naked call is rather risky. Yes, it's of course risky, so you need to retrain how to actually do that. Yeah. And yeah, okay, I will actually show you how to actually strap a booster to your debit trade, strap a booster and generate extra returns. Yeah, I will stop share. I would actually go to the trade platform. I hope I can actually put this up, because earlier I was actually having some problems. Okay. Okay, if you can see this, can you see this? Okay, it might be small, but I try my best to go along with you. Yeah, I try my best. Okay, if you can see this, this is actually the trade platform. This is everyone wants 1,400%. Yeah. So if you want, then follow me here. Okay, so this is the trade platform. I actually look at FXI, which is the iShares Trust, the China ETF, one of the China ETF. As you know, the China ETFs all dropped by a lot. Yesterday already, all the Chinese stocks were retracing yesterday, and today itself on the Hong Kong market, all the big boys have shown green. Yeah. So I don't know if this is actually one indication that this is the bottom, but we can take opportunities as and when. Yeah. So this trade I want to actually show you on FXI. FXI is trading at $39 now. It has an IV rank of 54, means that the premiums are rich. It is actually very rich. But we'll do a debit trade. Let me get this out first. Okay, we'll do a debit trade so that the debit traders don't get angry with me. I would also do debit trades on and off here. This keeps going here. Okay, great. So what debit trade I will do? I will just do a spread. I will just do a bull spread, a bull spread. Yeah, 39.50, 117, 117, and then I would actually sell it at maybe 41.50. Okay, so for this trade I will need to actually pay 76 cents for this trade, 76 cents for this trade. Oh, no, sorry, don't do the September, because September is 24 days. Do the 152 days, 52 days, because too short to do debit trades. Yeah, if you do a debit trade, do anything 45 days and above. Yeah, because the theta will kill you. You see, the not the the theta, that means the decay will kill you. So do something which is 45 days and above. 52 is fine. So do a 40, and then you sell what is that, 42. Yeah, so you buy 40 and you sell 42. Okay, this is a bull spread, and you actually need to pay $75, and you get a max profit of 125. I mean, for debit trades we try to do risk one get two lah. Yeah, so that is actually the market risk one get two. This is close to 2, 150 is 2. So it's okay. We will just do this. Yeah, it is more than 1.5. So you need to actually pay 75 cents to do this, $75 to do this. And for this, your probability of profit is 42%. So you have less than 50% chance to win this trade. But of course, because FXI has retraced so much, the chances of it bouncing and following the market indicators which we see is actually a bit high. Yeah, so this can also be a high probability trade. Okay, but because we are uncertain whether it will go up, because if you lose in this trade, you will lose $75. There is no saying that you will, if you don't go your direction, you will lose straight away. You will lose. You might cut loss. You might lost $30. Yeah, but if it don't go your direction, don't go it fast enough, you will lose in the trade, 100% guaranteed. Okay, so we have some risk, we have some hesitation. So what do? We strap a booster to our bag, like the credit guys. We strap a booster. Okay, what we do is we can actually do a naked put. Okay, we can do a naked put, but please do it if you know what you are getting in, because we are people who strap bombs in our bag. Okay, when you do a naked put, you will be open to unlimited risk. Okay, for example, if you do a naked put at $37, means that if FXI drop to zero, you will lose $3,700. Okay, that is what we call unlimited risk. Okay, so for us credit sellers, premium sellers, we need to be comfortable that okay, FXI it is actually at went down by a lot, more than 30 or 40%, more than 40% if not wrong. Yeah, so chances of it going down further, okay, might be low. Okay, so that is our assessment. So we do not mind in case the share price actually drop to below 37. We can keep this as our investment. And basically we just earn the premium lah. We just earn the premium, keep this as an investment. We might lose on the debit trade, but on the share side we can keep it. And then at the same time we can continue to generate premium by doing a covered call. Again, we lost in a trade. Remember, we lost in a trade because the share price went down to below 37, but we continue to be able to generate income from something which we lost. So this is something credit sellers always do. So when we do this trade, what happens is that you are going to be double bullish. Okay, you are going to be double bullish on the trade. Okay, why double bullish? The debit spread of the bull spread is already a bullish directional trade. Okay, and if the price goes up to 42 or above at expiry, you will generate maximum profit of 125 just now for the debit trade. And if the price goes up to 42 or even higher than 37, if, or let's say if the trade goes to the highest of 42 on expiry, then your naked put will also generate the maximum profit of $81 additional. So if you combine this double bullish trade, you will actually get a max profit of $208. $208. But if you really look at this trade, right, what you are going to actually pay for this trade is you are not going to pay for this trade because you are going to be paid to enter this trade by 8 cents. That means at the end, when you do this double bullish trade, you are generating $8 as a credit, because here is actually a credit of net credit of $8 for this trade. So you get paid to enter a trade. That's why if you look at the earlier returns which I saw earlier, I shown you earlier of over 1,000 over percent, it's because the trades are free. It's because the trades are free. That's why you generate very high a percentage of P&L. Yeah, I won't go into computing return on investment. Because return on investment, we use the buying power to actually calculate. Yeah. So basically, this is just the profit over what you have paid for it. Yeah, paid for it, which is I collect 8 cents. So what happens is that if the trade goes above 42, you get paid 8 cents, and on top of that, you generate a premium, a max profit of of uh, 208 includes that 8 cents lah. 208 includes that 8 cents. Yeah. So that is how you improve your return from $125 just now to $208. Yeah. But the thing is that if it does not go your direction, if the trade stays at 40 till expiry, okay, what happens is that you will still get 8 cents, because the debit trade will actually go to zero, no value, because it will be a losing trade. But because you have this credit trade, the put, naked put sitting there, you will actually earn full 81 cents premium, which will cover your 75 cents. Was it 75? Yeah, I think it was 75 cents debit trade cost. Yeah, so you technically get a so-called risk-free trade, lah. Yeah, in event it don't go your direction, but you need to be careful that it does not drop below 37. Of course, when it drops below 37, you will need to actually pick up the stocks. You will get assigned the stocks, you see. But of course, when we do these strategies, we would, if it does not go our direction, we would not really wait for it till expiry. Yeah, we may exit at a certain point in time. If it is actually halfway through and it is still there, and we feel that no, this trade won't go our way, we can even exit at a small profit, or even at no loss, no profit, no loss. Yeah. So as compared to you doing a sole debit trade, yeah, by strapping a rocket to your back using the credit seller's strategy, you will be able to increase your returns, at the same time manage your risk of spending money to buy options. Yeah. So this is one great strategy which I always use. And where do I actually apply this strategy? I apply this strategy on stocks which are below $100. Okay, I apply this strategy on stocks which are below $100. Why below $100? Is so that your naked position, you won't stress your accounts, you see. And of course, if you do it on stocks which are 50 and below is best. Like the stocks which I did on PLTR. Okay, PLTR was actually trading at 20 to $22 earlier. Yeah, it shot up to 25. So a $2,000 a trade, okay, and those trades, I recall that the profit was about 200 over dollars. This same strategy, the profit was about 200 over dollars. But my so-called risk, which I actually put in, which is the naked put buying power, or the full cash secured lah, which was also $2,200, for example, and I generated a profit of 200 over dollars, $200 over. So this trade basically generated a so-called return of about 10% on this so-called single trade, which is actually so-called risk-free lah, yeah. Both ways I win. If the price don't go up, I also can win, or if the price go to my target, I win more. So along all your strategies which you do, okay, on and off, you apply this kind of strategies, to broaden your type of strategies to put. When I don't have trades, I look for this type of so-called low price stocks, to see any potentials that I can actually generate so-called low risk trades, and generate the income. Yeah. So if you say every month you get 2 or 3 of this type of trades, generating $200 to $300 a month, that will actually give a lot of profits to your portfolio. Yeah. So this is again diversity in your trades. If you are a debit trader, try to look for such kind of opportunities for you to actually do this. Don't do this on stocks which are $300 or $400 or $500 because the naked put will stress you out. Is it? Don't do it on that. Yeah. So this is what I actually want to share with you on how to actually use credit strategies to improve your returns on debit strategies. And if the formal strategy, this is called is super bull. Yeah, this is a super bull strategy. I have also written about this super bull strategy in some of my older newsletter issue. I have actually also taught how to set up a super bull and in what condition you can use a super bull to improve your returns and enter into free trades. Yeah, we also call this type of trades financing trades, because as option seller, if we do a debit trade, we want it to be financed. We are cheapskates. That is call us cheapskates because we don't like to pay to enter into trades. So option sellers are cheapskates. We always find ways to finance our trades. This is one way to finance the trade. In fact, get paid to enter into a trade or get a free trade. There are also various ways where you can finance trades. I have also covered that in some of my earlier newsletter, how you can finance trades. So who has actually got value out of this? Who have actually got value? Give me a thumbs up. If you have actually got value out of this session today. How to strap a rocket to your trades. All right. So okay, good, great. So if you want to actually know more, if you actually want to learn how to actually start to become a premium seller, I actually do training how to actually start people up by becoming premium sellers, and let's check here. Yeah, so I have this is not here. Just a sec. Okay, so I have a webinar on 29th of August where basically I teach people how to become premium sellers and basically how to generate income through the stock market using some income generation strategies. Yeah, so I hold this coming one is actually next Sunday at 2 p.m. I've changed the time to 2 p.m. Yeah. So for those who are actually interested to actually learn this kind of premium selling strategies, 2 p.m. I would share more. Yeah. So until next week, you can actually follow me on Facebook if you like this. If you like this traders talk, you can also share this with your friends. If you don't like this traders talk, you can also share this to your friends. You can also share this to the people who who are debit traders to see whether they agree with me or they have some other ideas. We can always share our views and opinions because trading is something very fluid. There are a lot of strategies where we can actually apply and generate great income both ways. Yeah, both ways. Yeah. So until next week, traders talk 7:30 p.m. every Tuesday, and I will see you next week. And don't forget to train, trade, and thrive. Yeah. So I'll see you next week. Bye bye. For those who have actually joined me, thank you so much. I'll see you again next week. Bye bye. I'll put on the my page, my Facebook page, the link. You can actually also go there and look at it. Yeah. Bye bye. Yep. It's free. It's free. Yeah. Bye bye.